Hello, this is Janet16 and welcome to another exhibition layout update. I did do another update yesterday, but I had a few problems with the track so when I was running trains. But I've resolved that now. That was just a loose wire, it turned out. But I've been down the shed this morning working on the layout, and again, this is a DC layout, not DCC. And I get a lot of people asking on Facebook. Well, I think they just, because it's old gauge, they expect it to be DCC, but no, I don't mess with that. So what I've been working on is, because the track, I got electro frogs and a lot of the track is live, it means I got the shed over here, but if I just show you actually, because the power comes from the bottom down here, so I can control the track up into the shed, and this power will run all of this track up here, no matter what the points are on, if the points are set in different directions. So the problem I had was two trains together, and you get that they run together. Now that's a problem because this is going to be the shed area, and there will be one or two locos. I don't know why the Terrier stopped them. I'm guessing that's just somewhere with the track. But so what I've done, I've added one of these Pico insulation switches. And if I just switch it, as you can see, it switches. This be on the control board that goes that side of the layout. But when the layout's in the shed, I'm going to probably place the board down here somewhere on a stand. So I can run the trains in here with the garden and everything. And now I've switched that to the other side. If I just let that wire go down there, the Terrier should be the only one that moves. And then he stops on the track. That's the problem I was having yesterday. I obviously haven't... Oh no, that's me being silly. I forgot to change the switch. So there we go. You run now down, and not a problem. And what I can do is run in without interfering with Udwell tank. So if I just run in down again, there you go. Runs nice and smoothly down that. So that does not affect the Udwell tank. But when I do have the Udwell tank come down, this track will be live, which means they both will run. But there won't ever be another loco in this area when he's coming down the track, because that loco's probably got to be in the station, which the station's got to be exactly the same, insulated. Or he'd be on down the track, which that station was going to be down there, that would be insulated as well. So it won't affect the running of this end. So that's something I've worked on. I've also, as you can probably see, added plaster Paris. This is for the hillside. Originally I was going to have a box hut here, like a loco, not a loco, a ventilated van body here. I've changed my mind on that. I'm going to have it farther on up there by the loco. I was going to build a wooden shed to go there, but I think I'm going to build the shed farther on down, where it's like joined to the actual loco shed, by the loco barn conversion. I still got to build the steps alongside in there. That's probably got to be my next job actually. I want to get that sorted as soon as. I want to get the station track sorted, of course. I'll probably get that Tuesday. I'm going to Gloucester to pick up some stuff from the model shop, some engines I got put by. Well, I pre-ordered and they've come in. So that'll be fun. I got some new stock coming from my double O gauge. And my Dapol O gauge 08 should be here soon, next month I believe. So I'm looking forward to that as well. That means another engine to run on the O gauge. And that'd be pretty good to run actually. So behind the Terrier we have my Mark 1 brake in maroon. That will stay maroon. I have no need to change the livery on that. I've showed this before. This is where the wagon's got to be, where the controller is at the moment. Also plaster Paris this down here. Still a bit damp. It was done yesterday, but again it's in a shed. It was cold last night as well. But I have got an air dryer down here to help dry that, so I'll do that later on. I'm still thinking of having a cattle docky or something like that. Not too sure. I could have the coal staged on this end yet, because there's not really room up this end. So that might be a possibility. But that's basically it for this video. this update. There's not really much going on. This insulated track I've done, basically the two joiners here were on the board. I've put a new wire in from this track and linked that to the switch on the right side, this side here, and then the left side is connected. The wire's actually tangled up at the moment. Let's see where we are. So this wire here, so I just unplug this. That wire won't interfere with this section of the board then, so I can just move that off, like disconnecting the other wires. So yeah, that's it for this video. I'll bring Terrier back over because I'm just going to take some pictures. When are you running? I've had a few problems with Mr. Terrier. I've obviously done some here. Oh, there we go. He wasn't turned up. Running a bit fast. The problem I have with a Terrier, I had it with the Udgewell Town, but not so much. But he likes to slow down in this area. Well, you don't actually though. It's this track, the other track. Also, the loop is sorted now, the electrical problems with that. Point motors will be added next. So by the next update, hopefully I'll have 1 or 2 point motors in. The first of which will be going here to get this point wired up. Then this point, and then that point of that. The point motor on this side has been done. My dog's just attacking the fence. This point motor is done. Oops. As you can see, changes. So once that point motor is wired up, I might just wire it up to do a test, make sure it is working all fine. But yeah, he's wired up. He will be wired up to the others. He's above board because there's a frame bit of the board going right underneath this point. So I had to put him flat side. But signal box or hut will go there. I think the signal box is going to go about here. Now I'll probably have a hut on the side of it. This piece of wood has been added, so I can have this piece of wood going down to hold it down. That's just temporary until I get a bracket to hold it down. But I put that there for now, only a bit to do. It easily come up. So that's it for this update. I did forget about the point motor, so I'm glad I added that in this one. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the update, and I'm glad I got this working now, so I can have 2 trains on the same bit of track. So thanks for watching, and bye until next time.